So that's what we're experimenting. So we're making a honeycomb structure to really make it strong and enforce some of the foil box, for instance, but also the mast rail and where I put my feet. Yeah, I really hope this works. I really hope this works.
I get so many invites to give talks, presentations, and to show our film. There's just not enough hours in a day. I want to focus my attention on the upcoming expedition, but I get an invitation I can't refuse.
Today is World Environment Day and we're at the United Nations. And we just showed the movie From Source to Sea and I had a small presentation. There is a paradox in plastic. I want deposit fee on small PET bottles in the Netherlands. I'm not accusing plastics. I'm accusing our way we are handling. That is the paradox. So many people come up to me who want to help me amplify the story or who want to have me present somewhere else. When I got in, there were not that many people in the room yet, and I, felt like, was this worth it? Coming all the way over to Geneva to talk to 30 people. But the impact is always at the end. It's always at the drinks that you get people to talk to you, and that you get the connections. Today is World Environment Day, 3,000 initiatives worldwide. What will have changed tomorrow? I'm going to bed. I only had 3 hours of sleep. I'm going to eat something, get a beer, and that's that. We're going to collect the frame, the 3D printed frame, which is very cool. I'm so happy that it's finally there, that they made it. Yeah, so there's still a few steps and uncertainties as well we have to tackle. The expedition is in 10 days. And the board is not yet finished. But I'm still positive we're going to make this and we're going to have that board ready on time. I've sort of learned from experience that you need to have a strategy on the different pathways, on the different routes a project can go. And in this case, it was so uncertain what would happen with the 3D printed frame that sure I had an idea of what was needed afterwards, but I sort of I didn't invest the energy to deliberately. I deliberately did not invest all the energy to in detail plan everything because I did not know what was going to happen. And now this moment, now the board is there. That pathway sort of opens, and a lot of things need to be done.
Nou, deze past weer wel.
Hij weegt 17 kilo.
Hij weegt 17 kilo.
Maar ik denk dat er wel iets een 2/3
afkomt.
afgaat of zo. Ja. Het grote stuk kan je gewoon beetje inzagen en
Afbreken.
en telkens een stukje eraf breken, ja.
Ja.
Ja?
Innovation means experimenting. Nearing the deadline, I finally have the frame of the 3D printed board, but it's heavy. And without the outer skin, I obviously cannot surf this. With little time left, I bring the board to a board shaper. Time is ticking.
So what's the current plan?
Well, what I need to do now is shape the board, and that will probably take me all night. And then get it back here to Julian as quickly as possible, so he can laminate the board with flags. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. I hope I can do this tonight.
So where are we at?
We're in France, 1 hour from Le Havre, and tomorrow morning I'm going to get on my board and surf back to the Netherlands. And here in France, we'll be going to a landfill which is eroding into the sea and which, well, obviously has to stop as quickly as possible.
We are near Le Havre at a site called Dolmar, and it is an old landfill, so trucks unloaded their waste.
They dumped all their trash right here.
Yes.
They backed up their trucks over there from the cliff
Yes.
and just dumped everything right here.
It sounds incredible, but
This was in the 60s.
yes, till the 80s.
Okay, that long.
Yeah. The cliffs are eroding, so the landfills start falling into the sea. Some plastic parts we find here, and we found them hundreds kilometers away. We started a petition. We wanted to make this landfill visible from the people who are living here and also the people who are concerned by the environment all over France and maybe Europe.
Yeah, because this has to stop.
You are here,
right?
so
This has to stop.
yes, and because this problem is not the only one in the world, we found out that there are 100 landfills like this in Great Britain. If we could solve this problem here, we could also find a solution for other sites.
You could export that solution
Yes.
to other sites.
Yeah, it would be a great step.
Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I find so incredible? This is France, this is Europe. And this goes on for 3 kilometers. Just piled up pieces of plastic and trash. We had a plastic bag with us to pick up some plastic on the beach, and then you see this. You know, like, what am I doing? How can we do a beach cleanup if I don't know, 50 kilometers from here, it just spills into the ocean. Each coming tide. Look, the tide's coming up right now.
Belle journée s'annonce ici au Havre, avec un superbe soleil dans l'après-midi.
I'm a bit worried. "600 kilometers. Got a little hope that maybe half a mile off there might be more wind. Seeing white caps back there, so that might be just enough wind to, but it might be reefs as well, so yeah. I need to go that way. Ik ben verkeerd aangetrokken. Nee toch? The flare, still need to find somewhere for the flare. I've prepared everything I can prepare. Security, safety, GPS. But now, yeah, this is the moment. This is the moment that it all comes together. This is the moment. We'll see how far I can get in this type of weather. The board is very heavy, so that does not give me much confidence that I'll be able to foil the 3D printed board with this wind. Pretty anxious. Ja, 9, 10 knopen. Voor mij is het dat zelfs niet. Hij geeft 5 knopen zuid.
The first day was a deception. But I'm positive that the next days we will have more luck.
Ja, dat is niks hier. Je kan dat even. Kijk, deze kunnen we straks om 11:12 delen. Gooi dat slappe vlaggenfilmpje er maar voor op. Wat gaan we doen?
Ja.
Frustrating, no wind. What do we do now? Well, we drive up the coast, go to a beach, do a beach clean, and show everybody how Literati works, so they're prepared for World Cleanup Day. Plastic, bottle. On fait une beach clean, on fait toutes les choses, on fait une photo.
Oui,
Avec la photo,
oui.
On a une database et on peut aller à la coopération, à le supermarché, à Macron même. Produit en France. So what we're doing is we're categorizing everything we find with this app. First of all, we create a lot of awareness, but also a whole lot of data which we can then use to go up to companies and policymakers. De wind is west. Ik zat zelf te denken, misschien moeten we gewoon sowieso afspreken hier bij Mingle of Enkiem Plage of zoiets. I'm just dying to get out on the water and just surf, you know, that's what I've been waiting for. We're having a good time, finally. Took 2 days of frustration, but now we finally have the wind we wanted. Only thing missing, of course, is the 3D printed board. First of all, the board has a hole in it somewhere, so water coming in. And yeah, that's just for security reasons. I'd rather do that on this more reliable board. I have a few difficulties with the GPS. Don't know whether it works, which is not good. But my last backup security is just my phone. We're within cellular range, so if anything happens, I can send them a text message. Oh, not too fast. Trying to get to Calais, which is around the corner here. If I get to Calais, I will have done about 120 kilometers today, which is cool. The wind has increased a lot. I came down here and you see the shore break, and you have this foil which is like razor sharp. Sail far too big, kicked into the foil quite a few times, that sort of stuff. Ja, dit is wel 18 knopen hoor, als het niet meer is. Ik zou zeggen 20 knopen, minstens. Wat zou jij zeggen, Eelke?
Oh, ik denk het ook, 20 knopen zeker. And how do you think about the mission in general now that you've finally surfed the morning?
How do I think about the mission? This was what it was about. How do I think about it? Goeie vraag. I'm in turmoil. I don't know. I've had quite a dangerous moment back there. That risk, it didn't feel worth it. The countdown should be fun. The countdown should just be, you know, of course it should be a challenge, but not. I don't want to risk my life doing this. At least we got the GPS working now, so we can get them to follow it and make this, you know, build up to that World Cleanup Day, because that's what we started out to do, make that build up. Defeated by the wind once again. This time there's too much. When we started out, there was too little. Yeah, lack of preparation maybe. Don't know how to move on from this without really losing face, I guess. I don't know, without disappointing people. I don't know, I don't know. Stupid thing is I sit here and I see the ropes, the plastic. That's what I'm doing it for, right? I'm trying to do something good, and I don't know, I've been distracted. If everything had gone the way as planned, this would have been a countdown to World Cleanup Day, right? People would have been inspired because of somebody coming down the coast, having surfed that far. Now, I'll probably have to come by car, you know? What does that say? I'm not even surfing on my 3D printed board. It's too heavy. It confronts me with the essence of the plastic subsurfer. Why all this effort? All these risks? When what I should be doing is just cleaning up this plastic, this mess. What happens if you say you're surfing and then you're not surfing at all because you've, well, been too ambitious, unlucky? And what does it help to surf to fight plastic pollution?
Oh, hij is afgebroken.
Oh my.
De schroef is afgebroken. Die schroef is afgebroken.
Ja, gewoon.
De schroef is afgebroken.
En die andere foil? Of is die kleiner? Is dat een andere vorm?
Ja, dat is een andere vorm. Ja, daar kan ik ook op varen natuurlijk. Maar ja, ik ben heel erg gewend aan deze. En deze is echt voor dat downwinden.
So, what can I do? Is it over? Am I defeated? Or do I need to push on? The only thing I can come up with is just sticking to the appointments we have in the program. And of course, I'll try to windsurf as often as the wind will allow me to.
De venijn lijkt er wat af, hè?
Voor Oostende zitten een aantal van die golfbrekers, strekdrammen, dammen. Niet vergeten. Goed kijken.
Kijk, als ik hier langs ben...
Ja, hier zit ook nog wat, hè?
Sorry, wat?
Wacht. Eerst eindpunt.
Nee, eerst beginpunt.
Wat jij wil. Eerst beginpunt.
Ik ga het vanaf het strand echt niet herkennen.
Geeft niks.
Ik vaar gewoon 1,5 uur. Kijk maar hoe snel ik ga, kan ik ook niet voorspellen nu. Ik stop in elk geval voor Oostende. My way to Oostende over there. Hey guys.
Plastic pollution is a worldwide epidemic.
Now then, China has banned the import of millions of tons of plastic waste.
The plastics become microplastics and are eaten by marine animals.
But experts are warning they can release toxins with potentially devastating effects.
We are at risk of choking our oceans in plastic.